Good evening. Welcome to the Stock Market College virtual tutorials. Tonight I'll be dealing with a virtual tutorial that deals with the walking line, the various periods on the Quick Charts Professional charting, and the zoom function. Let's go to the blue icon on your desktop, click on that and open up your Quick Charts Professional program. Right, let's select a stock. Let's look at MTN. So you go MTN. There we go, we select it. Maximize for better view. Right, if you look at the top of your Quick Charts Professional program, you've got a series of magnifying glasses. You've got a 6-month view, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year, entire history, and then a zoom in and out function. Right, if you click on 6 months, that's what you're going to see. If you click on 1 year, that's what you're going to see. 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and because the program goes back more than 10 years, entire history. Okay, you can see on MTN we're looking back here over 15 years. Now at the bottom here we have daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly. Right, we can look at the chart in a daily view. So this will knit on a daily period. Then we'll have a weekly knit, so it will take the weekly price to close every Friday. Then it will take a monthly knit. Then you can look at a quarterly, which is every 3 months. So as we go into the longer periods, you're getting a smoother trend or smoother line. And then of course yearly, this will knit once a year. Your longer term traders, more conservative traders that take a longer term view, fund managers, etc., they'd look at these longer periods. Okay, right, so let's go back to the daily. That's the different periods. Just to recap: 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year, entire history, zoom in and out. Right, that allows you to zoom into the chart, get a closer view. And the plus sign is to zoom in. Right, now let's go and have a look at the walking line. Okay, I'm going to go back to 6 months. The walking line is the space bar on your computer, or you can use that icon over there. Third one, bottom left, next to graph styles and crosshairs, you have walking line. Right, now you see, as you move the walking line, as you position it on any specific day, it will give you the data on that day. So you'll have the close, you'll have the high, the low, open, volume for the day, dividend yield, earnings yield, PE ratio, MAB1, B2 and B3 is your moving averages. Okay, moving average 1 is your 7 day, moving average 2 is your 14, moving average 3 is your 21, and then you have the price, percentage change, and points and days. Now that is, for instance, if you click on a specific period, like over here where I have the crosshairs now, the walking line, that is where the price dissected the 7-day moving average and upward trend. So that's the first indication to buy for an aggressive trader. Position in that intersection, then left click, and you can drag anywhere on the chart where you want to go. So let's take it to that first cross down through the 7-day moving average, and if you look in the information box on the left hand side, you'll see it says price 11,790, that's 117 Rand 90, percentage change 14.5%, 22 days. So you would have made between those two red vertical lines 14.5% in 22 days. And if you look to the right after the second vertical line, you can see there's still a continuation of the trend. So there was a lot more to be made. You have obviously got back in and out as an active trader, but on the first buy and sell signal, 14.5% in 22 days. I know that beats any bank for an annual return and most managed funds in South Africa. For those of you that are watching this virtual tutorial, how many of you are getting 14.5% in 3 weeks? Well, here we can see clearly on MTN that you could do that. Another way of using this walking line that I particularly like is if you look at the positioning today as of the close Tuesday, you'll see that moving average 1 MAB1 is at 124 Rand 68. That's the green line that you're seeing over here, right? The purple line, which is the 14-day moving average, is at 123 Rand 84, and the red line, the 21, is at 123 Rand 87. And the share closed today, closed up for the day 0.1%. Okay, so there was a positive close, but if you look at those moving averages in relationship to the closing price, which is 126 Rand 45, those moving averages are positioned below that price line. So every day as a trader, just make a record of those moving averages, so you know during the day when you're in your office or in your car, or if you log into your broker site and you go and look at the stock at the pricing, the live pricing, if the stock trends below 123 Rand 84 intraday tomorrow when the market's open, you know it's crossed through all those moving averages, and that would be a consideration to possibly go short in the stock. Okay, if you know what short selling is, you'll do that later. But your first indication to really close this trade would be a close below the 7-day moving average, which is 124 Rand 68. So it's it's about 2 Rand off from where you are now. So the walking line does give you valuable information that can help you plan decisions for the next day. Alright, so in this virtual tutorial we basically looked at the different time frames. Alright, so we had a look at that, the zoom in and out function, the periods, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, and the walking line. Have fun with this walking line. It's very nice to go and look at the analysis and see where you would have bought, where you would have sold, and I mean, there was another trade, 10% in 14 days. So we're looking at a 6-month view here. Lots of opportunity to make money. Hope you enjoyed that. Speak to you soon.